welcome to Masterclass Cook Along. We have come outside. It's the school holidays. What better place to cook than outside in the garden? Pretty good, eh? We've not used this outdoor kitchen before, have we? So we're going to make a really beautiful summertime dish. So we're going to make piri piri chicken. So it's a Portuguese spatchcock chicken. So we're going to take the backbone out. We're going to flatten it so it's perfect for a barbecue. And what we're going to serve that with is we're going to jump from Portugal all the way over to Tuscany in Italy. And we are going to have a Panzanella salad, which is a really lovely summer tomatoes, vegetables, bread, garlic, olive oil, vinegar, and loads of fresh herbs. It is an amazing salad and it's going to be delicious. Right, the barbecue is lit. It is just almost ready. What we are going to do first is we are going to get the croutons on. Now, we're going to do them in the barbecue. You could easily do them in the oven. Now, I've got loads of bits of bread here. Pops, you get those bread out. We've got a bit of pita bread. We've got some white chunky bread. We've got a bit of brown. You know what it's like. Sometimes you just end up with a little bit of everything. This dish is perfect for that. So what you need to do, Pops, is just break up the bits of bread into little pieces. Yeah. So we're outside. Emily is sunning herself, trying to see the screens to do some edits. It's very bright, but we are enjoying our relocation, aren't we? Yes, that's the sheep outside in the field. Yeah, on cue. It's all right, we're not cooking lamb today. Right. So once you've broken up all your bread, send your little helper into the kitchen. Can you get me a baking tray, please? Yeah. Thank you. And what we're going to do is we're... No, just go for it. Just one of those trays in the window. We're going to get these into the oven and get them nice and crunchy. But what we also want to do is get a bit of flavour in there. So I've got some garlic here. Just crush it, pop it on there. Yep. So add in a good drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, and that'll just help them crisp up, bring all the flavours together. Pops, in with your rosemary. Give the whole tray a really good shake, and that'll help the rosemary get around. And then can you go and pop them in the oven? Yeah. 180 degrees for about 10, 12 minutes. Okay. Can you do that for me while I do the chicken? All right. Actually, before we do the chicken, let's just I've got a couple of peppers here that are going to go in the Panzanella salad. I'm just going to pop them on my barbecue. You don't have to. I just saw it then and I thought, that'll give me a little bit of flavour. That'll be nice, that. Are we all right, Emily? Yeah. Yeah? It's a bit bright. Not sure she could see everything today, but... Anyway, right, so spatchcock chicken. We're going to make a really delicious piri piri chicken, okay? First thing we've got to do is take our chicken. Now, it's a medium sized chicken here, so easily feed 4 to 6 people, I would have thought, depending on your appetite. And then we are going to take our poultry scissors, okay? Now, the reason why a chicken normally takes like 90 minutes in an oven is because it's not all flat and one thickness. But when you spatchcock it, so all you need to do is take some poultry scissors and just cut down either side of the backbone, okay? And we're actually going to cut the whole thing out. And poultry scissors, that's what they're designed for. So it's a much safer way to do it.
Move your chicken over the board a bit, Pete.
Yeah, do you want it about there? Yeah. Nearly done, actually. This isn't the most pleasant of jobs, but once it's done, it's done. And to be honest, if you bought your chicken from a butcher, I would say be more than happy to do it for you. Not a problem at all. So, now, let me show you. We have now got a chicken that is flat, all right? And just press it down. And it's all one thickness now, okay? So we're going to take a knife, and all I'm going to do is score the chicken like this, down to the bone. And this just helps speed up the cooking process. I'm going to cut through there just a little bit, just get some flavour in, and then on the legs and thighs, down to the bone, okay? Now we've got an opportunity to get loads of flavour in. So if I take this, put that on there, in fact, I'll just pop this down here. Okay, I'm going to wash my hands. I'll have the next chopping board in. That'll be perfect, Pops, thank you. Right, can you just turn those peppers around for me on the barbecue? Oh, lovely. Right. So, that's it. Do you see how it's just getting a little bit of colour? Can you see on that, Emily?
Just turn it round to face the camera.
Which camera? Oh, that one. There you go. You see that?
Yeah.
It's just that little scorches gives us a little bit of flavour. That's all. Let's close that down. Right, Pops, let's make piri piri chicken, okay? Very famous restaurant that everyone loves. So, we've got chili, we've got oregano, we've got paprika, we've got a couple of cloves of garlic, we'll put a bit more on. Right, can you put a sprinkle of salt and pepper on that chicken for me? And then we are gonna add some smoked paprika, all right? We're gonna massage this around in a minute. Olive oil. All right, that'll do. Okay, and then red wine vinegar.
Do we need oregano?
We do. Red wine vinegar. That'll really help tenderize the whole thing. That'll do. Right, I've got a couple of chilies. So, Pops, can you squash that bulb of garlic? I want 2 more cloves, please, altogether. Let's chop this chili up and give it lots of flavour. Now, if you like it hot, leave all the seeds and everything in. If you don't, take the pith out and remove it, and then you've only got the seeds. Sorry, you've only got the red bit. I like red chilies more. So a couple of cloves of garlic, you're right. Oh no, that'll do, don't worry. I only need 2. I only need 2, don't worry.
It's all burning.
The good thing is, when you're in the garden and things like garlic cloves blow away, doesn't matter. In the kitchen, matters. All right? What do you think about this? Do you like a bit of piri piri chicken, Emily?
I do actually. This
Do you?
is sounding good.
Do you like this that famous restaurant? Are you a partaker
Yeah.
in the piri piri
I
world?
am, I
Are
am.
you?
I am.
Fanatical about it, people, aren't they? I don't
Yeah.
understand it, but
But fresh, I think that using fresh veg and like ingredients like this is a nice way to do
I
it.
think this will be a better way. A fresh homemade version is a better version, in my opinion. Right, let's have a little think. So we've got salt, pepper, olive oil. We've got paprika, well done, Pops. We've got chili, we've got garlic, we've got
Red wine
vinegar and red wine vinegar and olive oil. So what I'm going to do, can we see that there, all right, Emily? So I'll do this, Pops, because you won't really like this job. Do you?
Yeah.
You must wash your hands really well after you've done it, because there's chili on there.
Actually, I'm okay.
I didn't think so. So, yeah, I didn't think you'd like it. You can put it on the grill for me with the tongs. Do you want to check your peppers?
Okay.
So now you can see. Now, the longer you can leave this, the better. You know, good couple of hours, or do it the night before, and it will be absolutely amazing. Right, Pops, I think that will do. So if you lift those peppers off, because I didn't want to cook them, I just wanted a little bit of charred flavour on them. Okay? So there we go, look at that. That looks flavoursome. Now, I'm not a partaker of the famous restaurant, but that looks pretty good to me. We're not going to mention it, Poppy, but everyone knows. I'll tell you later. Right, okay, so let's get this over here. So I've washed my hands. All right, we've got a nice clean board so we can make our panzanella salad. Now, do you want to lift the grill up?
Yep.
Can you do it? All right, so we're using a Komodo Joe barbecue here. So when we close the lid, it creates like an oven. Hang on, just wait. But what you can do is sear your chicken on both sides, get it looking beautiful. Top tip, finish it in the oven for like half an hour, 45 minutes. If you haven't got like a Komodo style barbecue or a barbecue with a lid that you can close and trap the heat in and turn it into an oven. So we're going to get it all cooked on here nicely. We're going to check the temperature using a digital thermometer, which is really important. You want it to be 75 degrees at its core temperature, and then it's cooked. So let's get this on the barbecue. So are you doing it on me? Right, so let me just get it ready for you. I want you to turn it over.
On the other side, okay.
Yeah, so you pick it up and lay it on the barbecue. Can you do it? Turn it over. That's it. Well done. Get the leg. Yeah. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Well done. Put those tongs on there.
Oh, it smells good.
Keep your eye on it. Don't let it move. Right, okay. So let me just wash this knife. So I've got a bowl of hot water to one side here. Really important when you're cooking outside, so you've got somewhere to wash. Okay, so we're going to make a delicious panzanella salad now. So, clove of garlic. Bush! Unwrap that for me, Poppy. If I put that there, Emily, is that the best place to sort of put things when I've prepared them?
Yeah.
Yep. All right, I've got the seal of approval.
Can I put this?
Just chuck it. That's it, see? It's cooking in the garden. As long as it doesn't go in the paddling pool, we'll be all right.
Oh.
Right, so clove of garlic in the bottom there. Let's get all my veggies up on here out the way. All right. Yep, she's on the move. Okay, so we're going to go olive oil and we're going to make our dressing. All right. So, decent amount of dressing. It's important. You want plenty in this. Yeah. Pour that, count to 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it.
6.
Red wine vinegar. All right.
Oh, cool.
Salt and pepper. Give me a seasoning of salt and pepper, Pops. A little bit of oregano in there if you like oregano, it's all good. And then a little bit of honey, just a teaspoon. Will bring the two things together. Now, give that a good stir, Pops. Hang on, bring it over here to you. Give it a stir. Now, while Poppy's stirring that up, I've got some red onion here. So it's really important that you slice it really, really thin. If you slice red onion too thick, all you taste is red onion. If you do it really nice and thin, you get that sort of nice, rounded flavour. That'll do, darling.
The chicken's moving. What would happen if you used a white onion?
Be too strong. So I would go shallot, red onion, or spring onion. Right, do you want to turn that chicken over? Can you do it? Well done.
Yeah.
That looks good. Looks nice.
Smells amazing.
Now, when the chicken's facing this way, we've got more time to heat because we're heating straight up through the rib cage and from the underneath. So this side, you cook it for its longest. This side, just want to get it looking beautiful, getting everything caramelized. So in with our red onions. Okay, so Pops, are you feeling in a chopping mood? Not for onions.
Yeah.
Done a lot of onions during lockdown, haven't we?
Yeah.
But summer holidays now.
Yay.
Yay. What do you want to cook on the barbecue this summer?
Sausages.
Sausages? What else other than sausages?
Chicken.
Yeah. All right. We'll leave it at that. Can I have the olives in there? Now I've got my peppers.
In there?
Yeah.
All of them?
Yeah. So some black olives, just for a bit of depth of flavour.
Maybe you could do like...
You like halloumi on the barbecue, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you could do like potato wedges.
Yep. Do veggies.
Or aubergine would be nice.
Aubergines would be nice. I like baba ganoush.
Oh, yeah.
So when you take an aubergine and you cook it on the barbecue till it's really soft and squidgy, and then you blend it all up with herbs and lemon juice and garlic. It's a really nice dip. So all I'm doing here is just chopping the peppers up. Yep, there's a small knife there. Give it a quick wipe just in case, and then you can do that. I'll do the tomatoes. So we grilled the peppers just on the outside. We didn't cook them at all. We just gave them a little bit of flavour. And now with the tomatoes, I'm just cutting them into quarters.
What do we need to do? Just slices?
Yeah, just do that. There is no sort of set, it must be this, that or the other with panzanella. It's very much an Italian salad for using up leftovers. You know, I've seen people chuck anchovies in the, because they had them left over. You know, it can be vegetarian, it could have roasted vegetables in it. It's just a great way to use up leftover bread and salad. You know, hit the salad box in the fridge, have a look and see what you've got. Italians are very good at using up leftovers. Tomatoes in half, yeah, good. Right, that's it, Poppy's off. She's off, aren't you?
Looks like a grate this one.
Right, I'm going to turn the chicken over again. Oh, smells good. Smells really good. Have you done piri piri before, Emily?
Not like this.
No? Gonna give this one a go?
Absolutely. Barbecue tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, so it's going on.
She's having 2 weeks holiday, so she's gonna take all my recipes and test them all. You do actually though, you often cook a lot of these recipes, don't you? How are we doing?
Good.
Come on, speed it up, kiddo. Right, I'm gonna put a squeeze of lemon on there, because I think lemon makes everything taste good. Right, now, how are we doing? We good?
Should we do? I don't want to.
Get rid of that one.
Is this salad like something that you make on the day?
Yeah, you can make this the night before, but don't add the bread until you're about to serve it, because otherwise the bread will break down instead of just absorb the dressing.
Should I go check on the bread?
Go check on the bread. If it's a little bit crispy, bring it in. All right? So, what we want to do is just grab this salad now. Is that the best place for it?
Let me have a look. It is.
All right, and then just get your hands in and mix everything up. I mean, look how colourful this is. It is just an immense salad. And when you add the bread, it just makes it go lots further as well. But can you see there? Can you see, Emily? Yeah. All that juice there, the bread's going to drink that, and it's going to taste amazing. They're like croutons like you've never had before. Okay? So spread it out. Have you not had this one before? You don't think you have? I don't think we've made it before. We definitely haven't photographed it or anything. 2 more minutes, right.
I think they're crispy.
Okay, so I've got some fresh basil. Now, Poppy, I've also got some Greek basil there. Do you want to grab some of that for me?
Yes.
Yeah, the small basil. So I've got 2 different types. You don't have to use 2 types, but I quite like it. And we have it, so we're using it. Now, you could either use parsley, basil, you could use a bit of mint if you wanted to. Not lots of nice, soft, delicate herbs, okay? But basil just works beautifully. Push your knife gently through the basil. Don't chop it aggressively, because it'll bruise and it'll go bitter. All right? You okay? Don't squash it. Just chop it nice and gentle. All right, let's have a look at this chicken. Now, I want to get a bit of flame on this because I want a bit of flavour. And I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. Right, have you got your basil on? Right, go and get your croutons because they should be done now.
Okay.
Now, I've turned the chicken over. Can we see this all right, Emily?
We can.
Do you want me to move it round? It's about there?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah? Now, I've turned it so it's presentation side up, all right? Because I'm going to put some oil on the chicken and we're going to get flames. And it will kind of make it go a little bit black. But that's why I'm going to do it to the underneath, not the top, okay? So if we do that, and now we get some serious flames, and we get some flavour. See, that makes it look barbecuey now, doesn't it, Emily?
It does.
You like the look of that, don't you? Lovely. Right. So, once I've got those flames, once they've died down, I'm going to transfer it into this tray, and we're going to finish this in the oven. Right, that's my flames gone. Right, pop that into the oven for about 45 minutes or until it's 70 degrees in the centre. Pop that down there, Pops. Lovely. Do you want to pop that into the oven? It's not hot. Perfect. So, now we've got, listen, got a bit of flavour. Final little touch. Let's pop them on here. Why not? I'm going rogue, Emily.
You are?
I've chucked them on the barbecue. I've gone rogue. Right, let me grab my tongs. Give them a wash because we just used the chicken. And all I'm going to do is get a little bit more flavour. Flavour, flavour, flavour. Wherever the opportunity lies to get some flavour, get it. Put it in your food. We're now going to get a really lovely kind of charred effect on the barbecue. Look, Pops, we're now barbecuing our croutons. Make them taste good. Right, so I'm just going to grab my croutons and see the extra bits of flavour that we've got from putting them on the grill. It's just, you know, you've already got the charcoal going. You might as well use it and get some extra flavour.
Oh, you
All
can
right.
smell the rosemary, Madame.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Let's put some on there. Whoa, listen to that.
I can hear it.
Can. It's going to be the best salad ever. We're going to serve this with our chicken. Right. Now just give it a really, really good mix. And take the time, spend a minute to mix it, because what you want is all the juices and the dressing to actually soak into the bread. All those beautiful flavours. You've got the garlic, you've got the basil, you've got the olive oil, you've got the red wine vinegar, you've got the juices from the tomatoes and peppers, onions. It is just going to taste absolutely amazing. It will be an explosion of flavour.
It's very colourful.
It's really colourful, isn't it? It's a summer on a plate, this. What do you think, Emily? Do you give this one a go?
Absolutely. It looks absolutely...
Pass me the olive oil, Poppy. Right, let's just do a tiny little drizzle, just that tiny little bit of fresh olive oil, and that is it. Our beautiful panzanella salad. We're going to serve this with our piri piri chicken, which is almost cooked, and it will be amazing. Now, I hope you have a fabulous weekend. If you want the recipe for this week's show or any of the other shows, go to cookserveandenjoy.com, or if you have any questions, post them in the comments below and we will answer you as quickly as possible. If I can't answer the question, the team at Masterclass will. But have a great weekend and thank you very much for watching. Please do share this video with your friends and family or anyone who you think might love this recipe. But thank you very much.